Hi guys, and welcome to our channel.
My name is Sarah Kate,
I'm Hannah.
and today we're going to be making our sim selves and letting you guys get to know us a little bit. So we're going to start with my sim, and this video isn't really focusing step by step on how we made these sims. We just wanted a fun way to introduce ourselves to you guys, and we thought what better way than creating our sim self. So I'm going to tell you just a little bit about me. I'm 20 years old and I'm a college student. I'm trying to get a double major in biology and earth system science. I really love animals and want to work with conservation. So that's what I'm doing whenever I'm not at school or at work. I'm usually playing video games. Most of the times it's The Sims, but I do have a really special place in my heart for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm also into a lot of stereotypical dorky stuff, so I like to play Dungeons and Dragons. I like to watch anime, read manga. I'm also pretty well known for making drastic hair changes on impulse. So up until a few weeks ago, my hair was like pretty long. It was like halfway down my back, and I just shaved it all off, and now I kind of have a boy haircut. And I also have pink hair right now, but I decided to stick with my natural blonde color for my sim self because next week it could be blue, it could be green, who knows, it changes so much, and it wasn't worth going through all that. I also really wish The Sims had like facial piercings you could add because I have my nostril and my septum pierced, but you can't add that on here without mods. And for our channel, we want to kind of stick to stuff that's just in the game and stay away from like custom content, even though there's a lot of really great custom content out there. And when I play on my own, a lot of times I use it anyway, but we want our stuff to be accessible for everyone. The most important thing that I want to talk about today is our channel, what our ideas are for it, and what you're going to see on it. So the idea for this channel came into being this summer when me and Hannah were taking summer classes, and it was an hour-and-a-half commute, and we rode together. And whenever we would get home from classes, instead of doing homework or going to sleep like we should have, we usually just stayed up and played The Sims. And I really love building houses, and I would imagine like what kind of person would live here, what kind of family would live here. And Hannah made the comment, wouldn't it be cool if I like made the Sims that you were imagining to go in all of your houses? And I thought that was such a cool idea, and we both are really passionate about The Sims, so we decided that we were going to renovate all of The Sims worlds with all new lots, and she was going to make The Sims to go in them. So it's such a big project, we wanted the opportunity to share it with other people who might enjoy it. So that's where the idea of Hannah and SK Sims came from. We have had the idea of doing this channel for a while now, and so we've got some stuff pre-recorded, and we have some really cool ideas going forward. So you might see some old Sims branding because we started before that came out. But we hope to upload 1 to 2 times a week. We are both college students and we both have jobs. So we're going to try to stick to that, but we'll have to wait and see if that actually happens. So we're getting to the end of my Create a Sim right here, and my everyday outfit is like so perfect for me because I'm always in leggings, and I have this oversized blue jean button up that I wear almost on a daily basis. Hannah can attest to that. So I just want to tell you a little bit about the traits I picked for myself and why I picked them. The first trait that I picked is creative because I love creating. Obviously, I love like building stuff on The Sims, and I've always kind of been like an artsy person, even if I'm not like the most talented. The second trait that I picked for myself was slob, which honestly isn't the best trait, but Hannah can also attest to this because she lives with me. I'm kind of messy. I kind of leave stuff laying around a lot more than I should, but you know, I'm working on it. And the last trait that I picked for myself was geek, which I've kind of already explained this one. I like video games and kind of into that dorky stuff. And for my aspiration, I think I picked the animal one because I have dogs. I love my dogs, and I'm a biology major, so like I already said, I'm super into wildlife.
So now we're going to move on to my sim. I am also 20 years old and a full-time student. I'm majoring in earth system science. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with my degree, but you know, we'll figure it out later. So I also have a dog named Sophie. She is a rescue pup, and she's sweet as can be, and everyone loves her. We're working right now on getting a webcam, so I'm sure once we do that, you guys will see her a little bit on here. And if you want to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Hannah and SK Sims, or you can click at the links in the description below, and I'm sure we'll post lots of pictures because like I said, she's just so heckin' cute. So I also really love video games. My all-time favorite game is probably Fallout New Vegas, but I also really love games like the Uncharted series and BioShock and things along that nature. But The first game I ever played was Sims 1 on the PlayStation 2, and let me tell you, it was kind of trash. But after that, I remember playing Sims 2 on the computer with my older sister and her best friend when I was probably only like 6 or 7 years old. And then after that, I started playing Sims 3 and we got really into it. And then I introduced it to Sarah Kate.
I remember in middle school, I would go over to Hannah's house, and almost every single time I came over, I would not even be there to see her. I would just be like, hey, can I play The Sims on your laptop? And we would sit on her couch, and we would just play The Sims. And even back then, I spent so much time building houses and then such little time playing. And don't get me wrong, I love actually playing The Sims and like playing through families and stuff. But I just get so attached to them, and then they like get old and die, and it makes me sad. So I just like to build houses, honestly. And even when I first started playing, like, that's what I spent all my time on The Sims on. Because that's where my passion of The Sims lie. A lot of the build videos that you see are going to be done by me.
And I'm going to do primarily the Create a Sim videos because that's my favorite part of playing The Sims.
But of course, it's not always going to be like that. Community lots are something that we really want to work together on. So most of the community lots we're probably both going to have a part in. And a lot of times we just sit down and do stuff together anyway. So I might make some Sims, she might make some builds. So it's going to be kind of a mixture of the two.
So we actually just got our first apartment together. It's me and Sophie and Sarah Kate and her boyfriend Austin. So it's not like we'll be doing this by ourselves anyway. And honestly, whenever one of us plays The Sims, the other one is always there.
Yeah, we've actually known each other since elementary school, and we didn't necessarily hate each other.
Yeah, she was totally stuck up.
Okay, she thought I was stuck up because I played basketball, and that was it. But I thought she was weird anyway. But we're friends now, so it's fine. And we've been pretty much inseparable since middle school. Her parents are like a second set of parents to me and vice versa. So we know each other really well, and I'm really excited to start this project with her. The only downside, as you're about to see, one of Hannah's traits that she gave her sim self is lazy. So sometimes I'm going to have to like push her to work with me, but I'm really excited to do this anyway.
And I'm also very excited, and I am a little bit lazy, I'm going to be honest.
She just likes taking naps all the time, but her dog's really lazy too, so they're like a match made in heaven.
I know, we're both so lazy. So, as also you're about to see, my second trait is clumsy, which is also very accurate. I have broken a couple of bones, I've got lots of bumps and bruises, but it's who I am as a person.
And that trait could honestly fit for me too. Ever since we've moved into this new apartment, we have like a pretty big coffee table in our living room, and I have so many bruises all over my knees because I'm not used to where it is and I keep running into it. So it's going to be a while before those go away.
And then my third and final trait is bookworm. And when we moved in, I brought like 3 huge boxes filled with books, most of which I haven't read, but they're on the list. You know how that goes. And we have this super cute like bookshelf that's actually like cubbies, and we have like books and all of our houseplants. And
I have a collection of CDs. I have like over 100 CDs, and some of them I probably haven't even listened to. But I also have a lot of vinyl records and some manga. So this bookshelf just has all of Hannah's books, all of my music, manga, houseplants, and it's super cute.
Let me tell you, it's aesthetic, like, honestly.
Yeah, really.
And for my aspiration, I chose nerd brain, which means I want to be both book smart and handy, which is also true because, like I said earlier, and with my other trait, I am a bookworm, and I grew up when I was younger, helping my dad, like, build furniture and, like, redo the house, and so that's also a big part of who I am.
So we're coming to the end of this video, and we both really hope that you enjoyed watching us make our sim selves and getting to know us.
Yes, and we're both super excited to get started and to start sharing our creations with you guys, and we want to thank you so much for watching this video, and we hope to see you again soon.